Today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. Got my dog, DJ Doc Bangerz. What's going on, King?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Man, can't call it, man. Finally got this interview with you, man. Been following you for a minute, man. Don't work. On the Bangout Show, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what made you come on the Bangout Show?
Well, DJ Swag, man. The owner of Around Here Radio, he gave me an opportunity.
Right.
He actually came to me with the name because I had no idea. Like, we had the concept, but I didn't have a name for it.
Right.
And he came to me with that, and we ran with it.
Right. Shout out Swag, man. That's my dude, man.
Yeah, man. We represent for the independent artists on the Bangout.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. So, what made you come up with the name Doc Bangerz?
Crazy, my boy Mark Rain.
Shout out Mark Rain.
Yeah, man. The OGs, man. They show me love, man. But we first came up with my DJ name. I had DJ D Courtney. You know what I'm saying? That's my last
Courtney?
D. Cause my first name is Darius. D last name Courtney. D Courtney.
Okay.
But we wanted to come up with something better. You know what I'm saying? So I had a folder where I saved all my music, all my beats and everything.
Right.
And I saved it Doc Bangerz.
Right.
DOC. That's my initials.
Right.
So it spells Doc.
Right.
So I just put Doc Bangerz for my music. You feel me?
Right.
And we was just on my laptop. He seen it. He was like, Doc Bangerz, nigga, like, there it is right there. And you know what I'm saying? We just ran with it, took a poll. Everybody was like, yeah, Bangerz.
That's what's up. Okay,
Crazy.
Okay, cool. So, getting into music, man, like, so was you growing up surrounded by music? Like, was your family tied into, were they musicians or, church? Like, how that come about?
Yeah, as a kid, man, my mom put me in church. And like a lot of the young boys in the church, I was fascinated with the drums.
Right.
But then my mom, she got married, and his family was really into music. Quartet groups, church, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Talking about your pops?
My stepfather.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So shout out to the Abraham brothers. Yeah. So I rocked with them for a while, just growing up in the household and around music. Right. And that's where I really fell in love with it, man, and learned a lot from my step family. Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. What's up? So DJ, all that was part of the play. All that was part of that too, or that came later?
That came later, man. I was just a drummer, a musician, playing keys in the church and traveling, and I did a lot of traveling playing drums, man.
So is it hard to like try to stay on tempo in the church with the pianos and all that? Is it hard?
Is it hard to stay on tempo?
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, yeah, it is, But if you know what you're doing, you know how to groove. You feel me? It come natural. Is
it like the same tempo, kind of like in the drums, or is like the tempo changes?
Versus what?
Like the beat, boom, 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 boom. Is it that same pattern? Like, cause a lot of church beats, I know that they always start off with that boom, boom, boom.
Is it the same old?
Yeah.
Nah, brother. We grew up. I grew up playing contemporary church songs.
Right.
John P. Key, Hezekiah Walker. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Franklin. Like we was. Our church was bumping. You feel me? We wasn't no boring boom boom boom. You feel me? That's why I learned.
Right.
So we was on point.
Right. Okay, that was up. Yeah. So do you feel like church today now? Do you feel like church still have those values, as far as like? It helped a lot of musicians today because it taught them the keys of music, different, the tones and harmonies and stuff like that. Do you feel like those elements are still valid as of today, though a lot of people don't go to church as much?
We definitely missing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it is a void right now of that because, coronavirus and all that stuff. And ain't nobody really coming to church. And that fellowship is not there, even amongst the musicians sometimes. But yeah, man. Shoot, it's alright. I mean, like I said, it's a void, man. But it helped. You know what I'm saying? Having that, being in that environment, it definitely helped.
Yeah. Because a lot of talented singers and artists came from the church. Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
Aretha Franklin, it's a lot, so, but, so getting into you and Swag, Around Here Radio, how y'all wind up connecting and linking up and wind up working together?
Man, the first time I met Swag, I was actually coming to be on another show that they had with what's my boy name? It's gonna come to me, but you know Cy Jules, her son had a show. Yeah. I can't think of his name right now. I forget, but I was a guest on his show.
Yeah. Shout out Cy Jules.
Shout out Cy Jules. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I was a guest on his show, and that's when I first met Swag. And you know, just time had passed, and we still stayed connected somehow. And he came to me with the idea of the show, and you know, we made it happen.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, coming up with the idea, like, what was your thinking process as far as, like, how was you going to, you know, present the show out and, you know, make it your own and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was your thinking process? Like, you know, did you, like, you know, do some research on, like, the demographics of what type of people you was aiming for? Or, like, what was your thinking process on, like, you know, just trying to get prepared for your first show?
Man, my thinking process was to get as much music as I can.
Right.
Building relationship with the artists in the city.
Right.
So they want to tune in to the Bangout, you know what I mean? Since I'm supporting them playing their music or whatever. That was my initial thought, you know what I mean?
Right.
When my first show, you know, I'm new to this, so I'm learning as I go. You feel me? So I was just playing it by ear, man. But as time went on, you know, it's getting more structured. You know what I mean? So I'm still excited about it.
Right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So getting involved with the independent work, you know, dealing with the different artists that come to you and present music to you and stuff like that. Like what are some things that you've learned from dealing with some of the artists, as far as the independent scene, as far as like upcoming artists, like the type of sounds and stuff? Do you hear new sounds before they come out? Like how they, you know, you operate with that?
I take it for what it is. You know, I hear a lot of good music.
Right.
And I hear a lot of bad music.
Right.
But you know, man, I just trust my ear, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of artists, how can I say this, man? A lot of artists, I feel they wanna they song to be played and everything, but they really don't put in, when it comes to independent, they don't really put the work in like they should. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Basically, it's like they expect the DJ to pop the record for them, besides them actually doing the actual work behind putting money behind the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because I tell a lot of artists, you know, when it comes to dealing with DJs, you know, you give the DJs your music, but they'll just stop right there.
There you go.
They won't go nowhere else outside of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, just kind of stand on those DJs' radar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And building that relationship. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They know, hey, to look out for your new music or to really pay attention when you post something. Or, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm learning as I go, man. Right.
So what are some of the DJs that you know, coming up in the DJ game, like what are some DJs that you looked up to, that you know, was like they were some good DJs that did an impact in the game? What's some DJs that you looked up to?
Yeah. I know a lot of DJs, they'll say like, you know, world renowned known DJs or whatever, but a lot of local people had an influence on me, and they may not know it because I'm just kind of quiet and observant, but like DJ Quet, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was a little gent in Sultry Sounds, and he had the braids, you feel me, rocking that bit. Like, I remember that had an impact on me, and people like I mentioned earlier, like DJ Hayes, you know what I'm saying? He let me in his home, showed me some stuff, you know what I mean? He didn't have to do that, but I'm always appreciative.
Yeah. Shout out Hayes, that's my boy.
Yeah. Most of the DJs in the city, man, they show me respect when I see them and everything, and they recognize the grind, man. So Don't nobody owe me nothing, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I salute them, man. I respect everything they do.
Right. Because a lot of people know how hard a DJ job is. Yeah, especially when you're at work, you got to deal with a lot of headaches, people coming to the booth, requesting songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you ever had like a party where you didn't have a song, a certain record?
Yeah. Yeah, man, shoot. A lot of people come and ask for something, like, bro, I ain't never heard of that. Like, what you talking about? But, you know, if you know how to finesse it, I could download it real quick, even if I ain't never heard it, and slide it in. And that's how a lot of people fell in love with me. They just thought I had every song in the world, but really, I was just downloading that bit real quick and slide it in the mix. They're like, boy, this nigga got a playlist like this world. You know, right? You know, that's how I used to do that shit, bro. Club on, let me get that Wi-Fi. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in there.
Boom. That what it's for.
I'm in there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, that's a good way to, looking at it. Actually, a smart way, too. You have every song, period.
Well, and then I have it for later. I save it in my library.
You actually can go to any party, a Latino party.
Bruh, I done did it all, my nigga, like, for real.
So what was the best party for you?
Bro, it wasn't the club, I tell you that, bro. Like, weddings, family reunions, like, shit, I can just, have fun and be myself.
Okay,
and,
so let me get a DJ vision, right? All right, this is the first time we done did this on NewbieVeT. Let's get a DJ vision from your eyes, all right? Okay, give me...
this DJ Doc Bangerz.
DJ Doc Bangerz perspective,
yeah.
okay. All right, you got a gig in the club, okay. All right, what's the club normally like for you? How you normally do your thing in the club?
Well, shoot, get there early, you feel me? I get in my zone, like, I cater to the women mostly for me, you know what I'm saying? Get the vibe right for them, you know what I mean? They having a good time.
How you detect the crowd? How you detect the crowd? Like, what music play?
You see how they react to what you play.
Right.
Then you'll know what lane to stay in.
Right.
If it's some old heads in there, I already know. Let me play some Luther Vandross, never,
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
If I see them vibing, all right, let me stay in this lane for a little bit.
Right.
Then I see some young people coming through. Shit, let me goddamn stay in the same tempo, but play something goddamn a little more up to date, like that the old folks still can vibe to. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just knowing how to read the room.
Right,
you feel me? Like, I almost can't even describe it if you don't know how to do it.
Right. All right, so that's a club scene. So, all right, so, now a wedding scene.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thought process in the music you're playing now?
Man, it's love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That whole come you at a wedding.
Right.
So I'm in there playing all the good old school, the 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it was really a good time to remember.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take you back when you first fell in love, probably. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and it's party vibes too, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how we do. We still like to turn up at a wedding. Yeah. So give them a little bit of that with a little bit of love. You feel me? We going to turn up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the wedding reception be the wildest thing.
That's the most fun, too, especially when it's an open bar.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking, though, so don't give me no drinking nowhere.
Real. Okay. So, all right, so now you DJing in an arena.
And I'm going to have to imagine this.
Okay.
My imagination.
Okay, in an arena or gym.
Yeah.
Or auditorium.
For what, though? What kind of event, though? I mean, it's just
for an event, just say like this is a concert. You know how they have concerts and they have music playing in between the intermissions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What kind of concert?
Like maybe a showcase or something like that. But is that they have it in an arena?
Mm-hmm.
You know, with a major act.
Mm-hmm. You have to play all the hot shit. You know what I'm saying?
All the hot shit.
Yeah, all the hot shit, man. That's in the same lane as the act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep that vibe that I know he gonna come with.
Right.
Keep it. Don't overshadow it. You feel me? With warm the people up.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah.
So now, question: do DJs get uncomfortable when they have to DJ teenage parties? When they got to play.
I'm glad you asked.
I mean, when they have to DJ this forever, do DJs get uncomfortable at teenage parties?
Right. All right, when I first started DJing, I was DJing teenage parties.
Right.
But I was about 20, 21, you know what I'm saying? but still I was older, and these
Right.
were teenagers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm doing it for the music. You know what I'm saying? I like to see them have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like the people through the party, the parents it was chaperone. Like it was cool. It was structured. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I love that. I had fun with that. But then, you know, I got a little older and was asked to do a young girl's birthday party. I don't even know how old she was turned, but I know they was young. Yeah. Man, dog, like I felt. How can I describe it, bro? Like, I felt like I shouldn't have been there. Like, I was DJ, but I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Cause, you know, it get deep, but, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear this, they requesting, you know what I'm saying, the Cardi B and the Megan and the City Girls. It's like, bro, I wouldn't let my niece be up in here doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, hey, you pay, I play.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah. And that, you know, I'm glad you said that. And it's not a knock on Cardi and knock on none of them, but when there's so much that type of content out there, and that's all that the girls can really relate to play, it's kind of a small list.
Yeah.
You think about it.
Yeah, man.
Like if you think of a female artist that's rapping now that's popular. There's a bunch of female rappers, but name a popular female rapper that haven't shown skin. Name one.
A popular one.
Yeah.
I know some, but not no popular ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
right.
It's just the Cardi
B's. I know a lot of them
and
that don't show no skin. That's dope. That's dope artists, but they don't have that fan base eye like a Cardi.
Yeah, they ain't getting on the Grammys. They ain't gonna see them on the Grammys.
So they gotta show skin to get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Which is terrible.
Yo.
That's terrible.
Yo.
That's terrible.
Man, I just think, man, like, I wish they can be more creative. You feel me? Like, we know this is what sells, but they wouldn't even sell it to their own kids. Right. You feel me? Right. They kid walk in the room, they cut that shit off.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they know what it's doing.
Right.
You know? So, it's just like, I wish they can be more creative to, you know what I'm saying, give something for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they may edit the version, but we know what they saying. Like, yeah. You know, but I feel like they do that, you know, but that's not what's selling. So that's what they gonna push, you know, the sets and all that stuff, you know, and just like with the guys, you know, it's the same thing. Right. So, you know, hopefully our culture can change that one day.
Yeah. Cause I mean, even if you date back then, they always had provocative, nasty lyrics in music. 2 Live Crew.
It's a time and a place for all of it. Cause listen, I still listen to it. It's stuff I love to listen to that I know, like, you know, if I wasn't in my right mind, this could probably, you know, influence me or whoever, you know what I'm saying? But, like, everybody ain't got that. You feel me? Everybody ain't aware of what it could really be doing to you. You feel me? Too much of anything bad for you, but you need to switch that radio to something else. Listen to something else. Get your spirit off that.
Right. You know what I mean? Because the new music from the females these days, it makes these young girls want to have a bigger butt, cuter face, smaller waist,
less brains.
Yeah. And take a nigga for his money.
Yeah. That's the goal.
And don't deal with broke dudes.
Yeah.
They got a job.
Yeah. But that's a young mentality.
Exactly.
Once they get older, it's gonna change. But you know, so let them have their fun.
Yeah.
You gonna find out.
Yeah. Real talk. Like people don't understand. When you young, you Cardi B. Then when you get older, you become Patti LaBelle. It's a way of life. Mm-hmm. It's a life.
They just in that time right now. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. So, did you grow up watching like the Cosby Show or any type of black sitcom growing up, like Family Matters, anything?
Yeah, all that, bro.
All that.
Yeah, Family Matters, Fresh Prince, Martin, stuff like that.
Right.
Living Single. All that, but
okay.
Man, you gonna get me naming them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite one?
Man, I think when I always had a wife was like the Wayne brothers. I think I said in that right.
Yeah.
With brothers, happy, yeah, that one, that one. That was funny, man.
I think it's so. Do you feel like the Wayne brothers don't get spoken about as much as a popular black family because they done changed and opened up and created a lot of careers for a lot of big time stars? Do you feel like they don't? Do you feel like they don't get enough credit?
Yeah, I feel like Hollywood don't want to show them no love. Right,
yeah.
Because they, you know what I'm saying, they speak their mind, they put out the content they want to put out, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how it be sometimes.
Right, because there ain't that many ain't that many black families that's in Hollywood. You got the Wayans, Jacksons.
The Smiths, Will Smith.
Yeah, the Smiths. Yeah, Smiths. Would you consider Obama, like, you know?
Hey, man. Nah, bro, I'm sorry, man. Nah, I gotta be real with you, cuz. Like, Obama gonna be mad as hell at me, boy. Obama, you say that? He ain't no kin to me. Nah, bro. He in the bloodline with the presidents. You got that other bloodline. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, for real. Man. You know.
Oh, yeah, for real. So do you feel like a lot of people, when it comes to the way the world is set up now, you know, you've seen like a lot of police brutalities going on. Seen a riot at the Capitol, which was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which, no, you shouldn't be surprised if you already study and read on this. Which I was kind of happy that it was shown on TV finally. Because it's like when you preach certain things like that, people think you're just speaking craziness. And then they have to actually see something that show that there's actually two Americas that we're living in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like we're living in two Americas?
Yeah. Dang, bro, it's like black versus white, rich versus poor. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, I'll just say yeah. I don't know where you want to go with it, but yeah. It is.
Yeah, man, it is, man. It is, man. It's
right. It's good versus evil, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Two Americas, man. It's people that's fighting for righteousness, right. And then there's people that's fighting for evil too. Cause you'll be a fool to think it's all good and there's no evil present. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's good, there's evil.
Right.
So it's people that's pushing an evil agenda. Then it's people that's, you know, stuck at the surface, looking at things on the surface and not really understanding what's the true agenda of some things and maybe pushing it with good intentions.
Right.
But the source is evil. You feel me?
Right,
so you still, you know, even though you got good intention, you don't even know, but when you really representing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, helping the evil agenda. If I'm making sense, bro.
No, yeah.
I'm just talking.
I hear you, man. That's deep. Mm-hmm. So, man, are you a movie fan?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies. I forget a lot of movies too. So.
Did you watch Newcomer in America?
I did.
What you thought about it?
It could have been better.
Yeah, I thought so too, man.
It could have been better. The first one was so much better, bro.
Yeah.
But it did have some funny parts.
Right.
But most of it was too corny to me. Yeah. It was like, I'm dead.
Yeah, it had corny jokes in it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Eddie, like, damn.
Yeah. But Eddie didn't write it. That's what they say. You know, but I felt like if that's true, Eddie should have wrote it. And because Coming to America was a classic, I felt like I already had low expectations on it because they waited too long for it.
Right.
It's like 35 years. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously.
Yo.
So it's like, took forever for that. You know, I felt like they should have did that, you know. Like, what's some movies you feel like they shouldn't remake? Ever. Like, one should have been good. One should be good.
How High. I hate that they made another How High. I feel like
they
that
made
one.
Another one?
How High too, with DC on Fly and Lil Yachty.
It must have been trash. I ain't even hear about it. It got a How
It
High
had some
too.
funny part, because DC a funny mug anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
But you know, some comedians only good like in stand up, but they movies suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kevin Hart, to me, his movies suck, but his stand up is fine.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But,
everybody's sense of humor a little different.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because I think when he do his movies, his jokes be a lot corny.
You took the words out of my mouth.
You know, they be corny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they be predictable.
Yeah.
Like, you know Kevin Hart's joke before he says it. Because he done done it 100 times. You know it's coming. That's just like Red Fox. Red Fox reach for a chest. Oh, I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a part of your thing.
And they gonna keep doing it because that's what the people want to see, and they gonna pay you for that. So they gonna keep doing it.
Right. So Kevin Hart gonna be 80 years old doing that same thing that makes him famous, like that. That's crazy.
Man. That's what they want to see.
Right. So yeah. So what are some movies you feel like shouldn't be a remake?
Ones that's not. What
it don't matter if they did. They remade it or anything.
So how was one?
How?
So let me see. I don't really know. Like Drumline, shit like that. Like Drumline was my joint, but when I seen the second one, I ain't even watched the whole thing. But I was just like, nah.
On the second one?
I think so, and it was just I don't know,
bro.
Rush. Yeah.
I seen Stomp the Yard too.
Yeah, stuff like
terrible.
that.
They only had Tatiana Taylor or whatever her name. Taylor.
Tatiana Taylor.
Yeah. They had her on there, but you barely saw her, and that shit was garbage. That was a terrible movie, man. That was terrible. I actually got it up there somewhere.
She was in Coming to America too, also.
She looked nice on that movie.
What about her acting? You like that?
Her acting was terrible.
Think so?
Yeah, you like the acting?
I felt like it might have been. Listen, I felt like it might have been terrible, but she convinced. Like she was like, "I'm gonna nail this motherfucker, even if it is terrible.
Even if it's terrible, she just
I'm gonna do it with confidence." That's what it looked like.
Yeah,
like she was confident doing it terrible.
She did like Beyonce when Beyonce did Obsessed movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you're a better critic than I am.
Yeah.
Movie.
You thought Beyonce was good on that movie?
I thought Beyonce was Beyonce, bro. Like it's hard. Like she just like it's what you expected. Like she Beyonce, my nigga. Like what does she do terrible? Nigga, what?
Right.
Beyonce, man.
Right. That's to let you know when you get so popular. Like even with artists, they get so popular that they can just release nonsense music. It's gonna go.
What? Yeah.
It's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's gonna make the independent people start following that foolishness, and then start rapping that way. Because I've actually seen a lot of rappers change their whole rap style off one song, and have that same style their whole career. Yeah.
Tragic. Be you, nah, nigga. Don't switch up. What people say, if you was a clown on your first album, you was a clown on your last.
Exactly.
That's a play. Yeah.
So you grew up on UGK?
Yeah, I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them classes. Yeah, that front to back. Like it's a lot of classes I like from UGK, but it's like me. Like I was a Tip fan.
Okay.
So I would actually hear tracks that was from older that he sampled from UGK, and it'll make me go back and then listen to their whole catalog. Right. Stuff like that.
So what you got? Which T.I. that you got hit on T.I.?
On that King album. Was it a King album or it was T.I. versus T.I.P.?
Oh, that's when you became.
Yeah.
That's when Big Things Poppin'.
Yeah. Well, I used to karaoke that song, but I love that shit, man. For real.
So you ain't hear none of the earlier his earlier classes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dope Boys, like I'm a DJ, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But that's when you got on board, like.
Yeah, as a personal fan. Yeah, before I even started DJing, I was on T.I. versus T.I.P. and just rocking with it.
All right, so let's get into this T.I. Tiny situation. So you heard about allegations and stuff, right? So, do you feel like they're being targeted, or do you feel like there's some truth in that? Your opinion.
All right. I'm going to say my initial thought when I first seen it was like, nah. You feel me? Because me as a fan, I was like, bro, nigga, he ain't got to do that.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, he ain't got to do that. I felt like it just, you know, probably be some women trying to get some bread, you know, trying to get some money out of a situation. And nah, I don't think they did that. You know, hopefully they beat that, whatever that is. Right. Yeah, cause that's crazy, bro. Like it's real women out here that's getting, you know, drugged and raped and sex trafficking or whatever, you know. So they shouldn't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right, that's true, man. That's true. Yeah, man. So on the Bangout Show, right? So you also have like a crew with you. They are the DJs, or the artists, or the DJs. Or?
Well, the crew is DJ Stats, DJ of course, producer also. Then I got Tone Jones. That's the homie, man. He's an artist. They just been rocking with me since day one, really.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I got on. I wanted to put my friends on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was.
Right. You like basketball?
Not like I should. No.
You play 2K?
Man, I don't play no games, dog. But last game I played was NBA 09, Live 09. Man.
Oh, man.
If I get on that joint now, bro, I don't even know how to finesse the players. Like, they be moving like real life, bro. I used to blitz.
Yeah.
Nintendo, you
see how the games look now?
Man, it's too real.
Look? Oh, yeah.
It's too real. I couldn't tell the difference one day, bro. I was like, nah, this ain't for me, bro.
Yeah.
This shit look too real, dog. Man, what it, you know.
And it's addictive. You got people saying them things all day.
Yeah. But I got a nephew, man. Like, he eat and sleep that damn game, man. They're like, boy, you gonna be 40 years old in that same spot, like, nigga. Look at that the TV. Like, come on.
Trying to get his points up.
Come on. Come on. I hope you see this, too.
Boy, they try to get...
Get your shit together, nephew.
Yeah, man. But, all right, man. So, this is the first interview with me, man. Before we start off on NewbieVeT, man, how can they get in contact with you, man? Is any love you want to shout out?
All right, yeah, I just want to shout out everybody else that I had shout out in the interview earlier, like DJ Swag, Mark Rain. It's a lot of all the OGs in the city, man. Salute to all of them. You can find me, you can follow me on Instagram at Doc_Bangerz, Facebook, Doc Bangerz. Yeah.